Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 1/6 scale Order of the Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn from Sideshow Collectibles. This guy is really cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. Let's see. Like I said, this guy came out in the Order of the Jedi collection, and this is a wave of Sideshow figures that I really like. On the front, there's a couple pictures of Qui-Gon, one from the movie and one of the action figure itself. Here on the side, again, another picture of the action figure, this time in his cloak. On the back here, it's got some more pictures from the movie, another picture of the action figure, and the other figures that were released in this wave. And then on this side, just another picture of the action figure itself. If you've never seen one of these Sideshow figures before, the boxes are really cool. They have magnets on the side, so you open it up here, and it clicks shut, which I really like, so that's cool. Here's where the figure would be displayed, and there's his cloak. I'm just going to leave it there in the packaging. I don't plan on posing it with the figure, but I'll talk about it a little bit more here in a second. There's a description of the character here. Hopefully you can all read that. I'll just leave that there. If you'd like to pause the video and read that, you can. I'll put it up here so you can see the rest of it. And then over here, they've got a description. I think it's of the Order of the Jedi line. And again, if you'd like to read this, you can just pause the video. So really high quality packaging for a very high quality figure. Let's go ahead and talk about the figure itself and his accessories. The first one here, obviously, his lightsaber. Nice translucent blade, nice shape on it, fits in his hands well. There's no reason to really take it out of his hands though. The hilt is the exact same, just without the blade. Really gorgeous sculpt work on this. Nice paint apps, and if you'll notice, it's got a little hook here. You can actually hook it onto a belt clip that he has. Let's see if we can actually see that. There we go. You can hook it on right here. It's hard to do it on camera. There we go. Just like that. So that's a really cool feature. And I suppose if you wanted to, you could do it with the ignited lightsaber, but I don't know why you would want to do that. His next accessory here is his aqua breather. It's one of those accessories that looks really nice. You can't really use it with the figure though, unfortunately. I guess you could put it in his hands maybe, but you can't actually plug it into the figure's mouth or anything. He also comes with this, some type of grappling hook, I'm assuming. I have no idea. It's well done enough, I suppose. I just am not sure what it's supposed to be. And then he comes with a couple hands. First two here. One force pose hand and a trigger hand. Really well sculpted, and it's on the floor now. Let's see. There we go. They are kind of rubbery too. It's not as big of a deal for the open hand here, but for these ones here, like the trigger hand, it's nice for getting accessories in there, which is nice. He also comes with two other accessories here. His Comlink here. It'll focus on the thing instead of my reflection there. And his holo projector. Both of these have sticky tack on them, on the back here, so that you can stick them into one of his hands and they won't fall out. So I really like that feature. And they are both sculpted very well. And his last couple accessories here, he's got two closed grip hands for holding the lightsaber, and he's got some belt pouches here that open. They're not the most useful. I suppose you could store accessories in there, but all of his little belt pouches here will open and close, so that's really cool. As far as the figure's articulation, it's really what you'd expect, and it's pretty good. Oh, actually, let's go over the figure's height first. Looks like he'll stand over 12 inches tall because I've got his legs kind of pulled up apart here, and that's definitely accurate. Liam Neeson, the guy that plays Qui-Gon Jinn, is a pretty big guy from what I understand, so that's definitely accurate here. And I keep forgetting things. It does come with a Star Wars base here. It's the kind that, let's see here, goes around the torso of the figure. That's better for these guys that wear the tunics. Definitely makes posing, or their posing, look a little bit better. And I said I would talk about his cloak. It's pretty much what you'd expect. It's a kind of a felt-like material, and it's got a wire around the hood so that you can pose the hood and make it lay properly. So a pretty basic accessory. That's why I wasn't going to pull it out of the packaging. So let's go ahead and get back to the articulation here. He's got a swivel at the base of the neck, and it's on a ball peg, so you get all of your articulation right there. And if you're worried about his kind of longer hair getting in the way, it is made of a softer rubbery material, so it's not going to get in the way too much. So that's really nice. And as far as likeness goes on this, I was definitely impressed. I think that looks a lot like Liam Neeson. So that's really good. He's got ball hinge shoulders that go up, and he's got, I believe he's got a butterfly joint in there. Yeah, it feels like he does. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Or I think they're double jointed. Thought they were. Yeah, they're definitely double jointed. And then he's got, in his wrist here, a hinge, and then a ball peg, so you get a little bit of wobble on the hand there, but most of it's going to be coming from that hinge, and then the swivel created from the little ball peg there. Those are very small ball pegs when you actually pull them off, so just be careful about that. It's not a huge deal, like they're not going to break unless you're careless with the figure. He's got, it feels like a ball peg or double ball peg, and the chest works as a swivel, of course, and you can lean him forward and back. He's got T-jointed hips. T-jointed hips go forward, back, a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and then he's got a swivel in the ankle here. There's a good chance that he doesn't actually have feet inside these boots. If I were to guess, it's probably just a peg going into a solid plastic piece down here. I'm not going to pull them off to check, but that's just what I would imagine they'd be. There's no ankle or ankle articulation aside from that swivel, so he's not going to have the best wide stance poses, but I definitely think that this figure is good enough overall to make up for that one really small problem. So right now, actually, this guy is a really good price on Amazon, and that's why I picked him up. So if you like Qui-Gon Jinn or just like Liam Neeson, it's definitely worth picking up, I would say. It's kind of an older figure, but I think it really stands the test of time, and just it adds a lot to a shelf. So if you have any comments or questions about this figure, please leave them down in the comments section below, and I guess I'll see you later.